Jaime Munguia gets exposed fighting Sergey Deryevchenko. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Yup, we up. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. Now, I didn't do a watch party. A lot of boxing was on last night. Jaime Munguia fought Sergey Deryevchenko. Let me start by saying this. It was a very fun fight, entertaining fight. And that's not always a good thing. And I'm going to explain in this video. Now, for the boxing fan, it's good, to see action, to see a slugfest, barn burner. I'm not talking about it's not always a good thing. I'm talking about for the fighter. So for me, this fight actually hurt Jaime Munguia because Jaime Munguia has expressed interest in wanting to fight Gennady Golovkin.
Hey, no, guys, hey, big drama show, guys. This is punches.
That fight was like early on, before Jaime Munguia was a champion at 54, beating Saddam Ali. That fight was something that Triple G was looking at him as an opponent. But this was considered, at that point, a guy from Mexico with no real experience, and Triple G was too dangerous. So the commission actually ex-nayed that and said, nah, we can't commission this fight. We can't approve this fight because, this guy could seriously get hurt. This was before Jaime Munguia moved up several weight classes, etc. Now, fast forward to the future, the reason why people are saying Jaime Munguia was exposed is because there were a lot of flaws, and I do mean a lot of flaws shown in the fight with Deryevchenko. And let me preface by saying this. Sergey Deryevchenko is definitely a guy who is considered, for lack of a better word, washed, or on the back half of his career, the back stretch of his career, and he really wasn't expected to do much. Here's another Ego fun fact. Golden Boy won't tell you this, but your boy Ego will. This fight was out of the comfort zone of Deryevchenko, meaning Deryevchenko spent his whole career at middleweight, 160 pounds. This fight actually took place, people don't know this, at 168 pounds. So Deryevchenko at age 37, pushing 40, had to move up, and he had to move up 8 pounds, and yet and still he had a lot of moments, and I thought he won the fight, even with the knockdown in the 12th round. People have to get that out of their mind. Because you have a knockdown in a fun fight, one knockdown does not secure you the bag and make sure you win the fight. Boxing is not tabulated like that. It's a scoring metric where you add up all the rounds, and whoever has the highest score at the very end wins the fight. You don't, automatically win because you have a knockdown. That's like a game of Uno. You don't win because you make somebody draw 4. That doesn't make sense. Like, they have to draw 4. That's part of the rules. I get it. But that doesn't declare you the winner, because you can still remove and get rid of some cards before the other person and then yell Uno, then you win. You know what I'm saying? So people have this conception that like Andre Ward got dropped by Kovalev, so he lost. Juan Manuel Marquez fought Pacquiao in the first fight, and he fought to a draw, and he got knocked down 3 times in the first round only. And people thought, oh man, this is prime Pacquiao. It's a wrap for Marquez. He got dropped 3 times and still fought back to a draw. Guys like Andre Durrell got dropped twice early and fought to a draw with James DeGale. So it's not out of the question to get knocked down once and still have won the fight. But again, a lot of casuals, most don't know ish about boxing. They showing don't. So Sergey Deryevchenko really entered this fight with, nothing. It was at a weight that favored the bigger fighter, the younger fighter, Jaime Munguia, and he was getting off on Jaime Munguia, spinning Munguia's head like the Exorcist in several rounds. He even hurt Munguia to the point where it was noticeable. Like, you noticeably hurt him, had him languish on the rope to the point where it looked like he was a few punches away from at least dropping, if not stopping, Jaime Munguia. So when they gave Jaime Munguia a unanimous decision in terms of the judges, I don't even think it was that type of fight. How do these fights keep ending in UD and it was super close and different people think the other person won? Why not a split decision or majority decision? So it makes you really question the scorecards and are people fixing certain elements of the boxing? Because how come it only benefits the golden boy favorite, like, or whoever the marquee fighter is? How come they're the only ones who get the benefit of these bogus scorecards? Meaning, Jaime, like if you entered the fight Munguia versus Derevyanchenko, you know who Golden Boy, and it was a Golden Boy presentation and promotion, you know who Golden Boy wanted to win. Of course, their guy. Derevyanchenko works with Al Heyman and PBC, and Derevyanchenko is not a Golden Boy fighter. So of course Golden Boy is going to want the Golden Boy fighter to win, and what a coincidence, these far scorecards in a close fight that favor the Golden Boy fighter. So that's how you know it's cap. But even still, even with Derevyanchenko losing, he's like 0-4 in all his big fights. Majority of them are controversial. I think the person who eliminated any kind of controversy was Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo, when he fought Derevyanchenko, there was no doubt in my mind who won that particular fight. Jermall Charlo looked saucy in that particular fight. Now, speaking of Charlo, a lot of y'all told me that Jaime Munguia would beat Charlo. And I hate to tell you this, from what I'm seeing, I don't see the development, even under Eric Morales. I don't see the progression with Jaime Munguia. He lacks head movement, he lacks defense, and he showed he can be tired, and he showed he could be hurt against a 40-year-old who, again, he really is on the back half of his career. Imagine Derevyanchenko years ago when he fought Danny Jacobs in Triple G. That version probably would have won, you know, but he was at the back half of his career, and I don't even know if he's been that active. And again, I thought Derevyanchenko was washed because I watched the Carlos Adames fight. He didn't look nothing like the guy that fought Jacobs or Triple G. So to see Derevyanchenko come that close to winning is not a good look for Jaime Munguia as far as I'm concerned. I don't see him beating the top guys like Demetrius Andrades, the Charlos, for dang sure David Benavidez and David Morrell, Canelo, you know, even Triple G. Triple G has fundamentals, has a chin, and has power. Your power is not going to leave you, even though I don't think Triple G's in his prime either. But at the same time, he has better boxing and better fundamentals with power. He hurt Canelo in the third fight. So even that would still be a difficult fight. I mean, it's possible Munguia might be able to overwhelm a guy like Triple G, but it would still be a dangerous fight. At this point, I don't even understand the game plan that Golden Boy has for Munguia. Like, why does he keep moving up in weight classes? Like, he's at 54, then he moves to 60, and then now he's at 68, and this is in a short period of time. I really don't get it. And based on what I'm seeing at 68 and his fight with like Rosados and, you know, these types of fights, he can't move up no more. Imagine him fighting Bivol. Bivol already beat Canelo, who's better than Munguia, and a bigger version of a Munguia type of guy in Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. So how would Bivol lose to a Munguia who's smaller than Zurdo Ramirez and has that same come forward type of style? And he for dang sure can't beat a guy like Beterbiev because Beterbiev can box, and his power, he has 100% knockout ratio. You can't just walk through his power. I bet you that. So I don't really see Munguia beating any of the top guys, to be honest. You know, I'm here to be proven wrong. Make the fights. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Best in the business somehow. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC, Bluetooth ready, with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.